Y'all can hear an angry coo outside. How dare I have this peep in here and not a coo? So, I did say yesterday that I was going to take Jeff on daily outings, but Agamicon is today. And, oh, no Jeff. There we go. So we have to leave before too long, and it is bitter cold outside. Everything is frosted over. And even with the heater having been on in the loft, it's a lot colder than the little Jeff is used to. And Jeff is very small. By which I mean he's 3 weeks old. Peep, 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 I know. So we'll play with him in here where it's warm. Aww. Oh, flutter muffin. Hey, see my little crop? He's eating very well, even though he expects me to feed him, and I'm not doing that right now. How dare I not do that right now? Look all the way down his tiny throat. Look all the way down it. I know. Beep. No, you are full of food. You are full of food. You could not fit any more food if I tried. You can't fit any more food. As far as Jeff is concerned, the whole world is made of food. Yeah. Was that better? How would you want it? If we can't food, let's snuggle. Fair enough. Like, I don't know what I want. I'm really not happy about the "you're not fooding me" thing. I mean, yay, I can food myself whenever I want to, but I really miss being fed. It's an important bonding thing for pigeons. And they will beg for you to feed them like this until they're nearly 8 weeks old. Their parents usually tell them to quit that shit at about 3.5 weeks. But by 4 weeks, they're almost entirely self-feeding, and only their dad or a flock auntie or uncle will be feeding them. They'll otherwise be completely self-feeding. This Jeff is comfortably self-feeding. We dipped his little beak in the water yesterday. We showed him where water is in his enclosure today, and he seems to eat and drink from that just fine. I gave him fresh food this morning, and there was already some taken out when I came back from the loft. So, he knows his way around food and water. I know. I hear you. I know. I know. Yeah. Peep. Peep. I know. This blanket sure did come up out of nowhere. I'm sorry, little peep. Yeah, there is no food forthcoming, Jeff. Look at your little feathers. Let me see your little feathers. Yay! Look at these shiny new feathers coming in. And big and small. Beep, I know. You know, I've seen over the last few days the pattern of his feathers coming in. They come in on his chest and they come in on his wings first, because those cover these bare patches. They don't come on the back of his neck because his head mostly sits like this. So all the parts of him required to stay warm in a nest box where it's hopefully not super drafty are in. Pigeon children don't come down from the nest until they're about 3.5 to 4 weeks old when they're fully feathered. Feral pigeons don't come down before they're fully feathered, or, they'll drop, hit the ground, and die on impact. Peep, peep. And the ones who drop, hit the ground, and die on impact don't live to reproduce. Peep, I know. Hear you. Is that better? Yeah, there is no food in there. I hear the frustrated honk. Every now and again you'll hear his peep go into a honk. That's a frustrated noise. He expects there to be food. Why is there no food? He has no concept of it being because I can tell he's full. I know his tiny car alarm. I know. What a good little man. He'll eventually get to where he peeps himself out, but probably not on this video. He'll probably still be in full voice and full of peep right up until the goodbye. Peep, I know. Look at his silly crest. Look at it in all its majesty. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous and absolutely adorable. Yeah. So it turns out Cookie's crest is a partial dominant. Because Lord knows neither side of Sissy's family carries a crest. Peep, I know. Where are we going? Oh, well, back this way then, huh? Nursies. There's no food involved, but you can still have nursies. Yeah, you can still have the nursies. I know. You can. Little peep. Yep, that's a good peep. Coo keeps trying to throw himself through the incubator glass after him. The very angry Coo. You're very full, Jeff. Full, Jeff. There's no more food space in a Jeff. No more food space. No more. None more in this tiny Jeff. Peep, peep, smack. Peep, 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 I know. None more space in this tiny Jeff. Look at this fuss muffin. This tiny fuss muffin. It's like hands have food. Hands are supposed to have food. That's your papa. Where you going? Where you going? Going places? Oh, he don't know where he's going. He's just dancing in a circle. I'll pull his blanket out your way. Beep, beep. I know. Yeah. What's that excited boy doing? Oh, yeah, that's more space than you've had in a minute. Look at you standing all the way up. Look at you standing all the way up. Yay, Jeff. Yay, Jeff. Look at this boy. All the way up on his little feet. All the way up on him. Hi. Hi. Oh, I have lost track of time. We're going to have to go ahead and sign off of here. So, in addition to our clients who stay on the waiting list for peeps and retirees, and our adopters who come looking specifically for rescues, I know. I'd like to thank our subscribers here on YouTube. Peep, I know. It's really distracting, Jeff. I'm having a hard time remembering the order of people to thank. Our patrons on Patreon. Peep, I know. The friends of our business page on Facebook. Peep. Yeah, I know. It's an excited boy. I know. There is no food. I mentioned the Facebook page, right? Okay. And our followers on Tumblr, Instagram, and Twitter. For your contributions, both financial and intellectual, which both keep this project going and help it grow. Oh my good Lord, Jeff. We will see you tomorrow.